Wake me up inside.
Please never do that again.
Save me.
That sounded like you were choking on all the dicks ever.
Were they solid?
Oh my god. Oh no. No, you made a pun.
Fucking end yourself. Hey everybody, how's it going? Again, I don't know why we have that knack of starting like 50 fucking seconds into the recording to actually start introducing ourselves. But, you know, I have a question. You know, we're gonna get technical in here, viewers, but James, I haven't had a chance to ask you, why is it when my Audacity is recording, there's like, is it background noise? There's like a line above my audio? Like this line that just goes through the entire thing?
Oh yeah, I think that's background
noise.
noise.
No idea.
It didn't used to do that. It started to do that like the second time.
Like, what do you mean by line going above it?
Like, there's the line there's the main line, and then above that directly there's like a blue line that goes like, you know, along.
Yeah,
with
and then it like whenever you talk, it actually changes to the audio form.
No,
correct?
It's the whole thing. Whether I'm talking or not, whether it's utter silence.
Yeah, that's
like,
background noise.
Yeah, it's background noise. Okay, just checking.
I'll just show you. I can tell how to remove that.
Yeah, please do later. All right. Anyway, ignore that. Hey everybody, this is episode 3 of the Solid Dicks podcast. Woohoo! I'm your host, Marco.
I'm James.
And I guess that means I'm Conrad.
Hey, Conrad, we finally got you here, buddy. After scouring every playground on Earth, we finally found our baby boy.
You should have looked on the marching field.
I can't tell whether Conrad was playing at the playground or trying to, like, stalk a child at the playground.
Yes.
Both? Alright. He was having fun. He was sitting there swinging on a fucking swing set and then just, like, had these binoculars, was staring down some 8-year-old. Yeah. God damn it.
That's not creepy.
No, not at all. Not at all. How was everybody's week since our last recording?
My week was good. I went to college and I played a lot of Stardew Valley. I'm a farmer in that game.
I don't know what that is. Is that a new one of those new hip trendy video games, indie games?
Yes, it's an indie video game. It was developed by one guy, which is actually kind of an amusing feat on its own. I know Ray played it on stream today.
Shout out to the ice cream truck in the background, by the way.
Woo.
You guys want some?
Yes, I want the SpongeBob one.
I'll take a Choco Taco.
Nice. I've never actually had one of those, but they look good. But I mean, I love sugar and I love chocolate, but even that looks too sweet for me. Like, even me, I'm just like, I will literally go into fucking diabetic shock.
I've never had one. I want one so badly.
I always had those, like, the Sonic ones and the SpongeBob ones where they look like, they have the picture and then you open it up, it's like this horrible disfigurement of a fucking cartoon character.
I got a Sonic one at, like, a county fair where I used to live one year.
Gotta go fist.
It looked like Sonic was, like, missing a chromosome, and you can physically see it. Like, you can see the chromosome that was missing.
God damn it. But, yeah. Everything's been good. Conrad, what do you do that's so fucking, like, important that you can't be on this podcast more often? Band.
Okay.
Is band really that important, though?
It is for white people. Oh, wait.
I assign important to it.
I'm the only non-white person here. Yo, guys, I'm a POC. Give me special treatment, please.
No, fuck you.
I am 1/4 Native American.
Don't say anything that would upset me at all. Conrad, I'm watching you, you fucking racist Kentucky piece of shit. But I can say that because I'm brown.
Jim Bob, put away the crosses. We burned them later.
We got ourselves one of them self-hating Mexicans.
Speaking of burning crosses, I was playing Minecraft with one of my friends that live in, like, Britain.
What are you, 12?
Yes. Because hey, listen, I've been playing Minecraft
Conrad,
since
aren't you 16?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Are you?
Who the fuck are you judging?
Fair point.
Listen, I'm an adult. I can choose what I want to play, and if that's blocky Lego type games, then I'll do that.
I need an adult.
I need an adult too. Don't worry. Anyway, so I was playing Minecraft on, like, the server that he got, so he can, like, try out 1.9 because he hasn't played Minecraft in like years. And he said he was gonna go AFK, which means he just muted his mic while he was just eating something. So I spawned myself a flint and steel, and then I chopped down a birch tree, made a cross, and burned it. And apparently he saw the whole thing. I was just like, Sam, don't tell FC.
Oh my god.
I told my friend Sam, like, don't tell him because I'm burning crosses. And he's like, don't you dare burn that second cross because I made a second one.
I expect that kind of shit from Conrad, not from a guy in Oregon.
I mean,
I thought you were progressive.
I mean, listen.
I
don't do it in Minecraft.
Progressively racist.
No, I'm progressive. I just like making offensive jokes.
No. Not progressive. Aggressive.
Oh. Well, I mean...
I stab everybody I meet.
Hi, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
You guys see that episode of Family Guy where, like, one of the prisoners stabbed himself and he's like, oh god, is that what that feels like? I belong in here.
I remember
Is that what I've been doing to people for years? Do you guys see, do you guys like the Ghostbusters?
I have not seen that.
I seen the trailer.
I
honestly don't know how
I thought we'd have,
it.
like, a rounding round of, like, the PC medium, this episode talking about the Ghostbusters trailer. But, I'll be honest with you. Aside, I mean, like I said, I made a personal video about this. I'm not gonna fucking, like, bump myself up here. Like, hey, go subscribe to me.
Yeah, go watch it.
Subscribers.
Go to the link in the description.
I watched it. I've never been, like, that big of a fan of the originals. Like, they're okay. They're funny. But, like, I'm not, like, hell-bent on there can only be one, you know? Like, there can only be the original like that. And putting all that aside, like, I separated my mind from all that, and I watched this new one. I laughed. Thought it was funny. Like, I was interested.
It's
so,
not.
Go ahead, Conrad.
Okay.
James,
I've
let
heard
the lady
that.
Speak.
I've heard rumors that this Ghostbusters was going to be all female. Is that true or no?
Yes.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. It's all.
There's not a single woman in that entire trailer.
No, they're all female. Which I mean, they're not all bad actresses. I mean, Melissa McCarthy and I forget the other chick's name, but they're pretty good. And I mean, I don't know.
It's Leslie Jones, Melissa McCarthy, fucking Kirsten Wiig. I don't know. Some people pronounce it.
I think what most people have a problem.
What they should do is they should just like replace everyone except for Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd just comes back.
It should just be Dan Aykroyd running around New York City like a fucking POV camera footage. People are like, oh my god, you're Dan Aykroyd. And then he just starts like spraying them with ooze.
Cloverfield.
I got him.
No,
the Aykroyd rises.
The only
Dan
complaint
Aykroyd
that
is fucking running around terrorizing the city.
The only complaint that I kind of agree with people on is it just seems like they're gonna play like these like female character stereotypes. If that makes sense.
I think a lot of that as well. Like, I mean, I can see where that's coming from, definitely. Because I mean, when you announce it and you start saying, to be fair, in the trailer there wasn't a single thing about like, oh, we're women, we can do this, yeah.
Well, it wasn't.
It
wasn't even. Like... But like, it was none of that. But there were definitely just kind of glimpses of it that you can tell. Like, the black lady plays like the street smart. Like, character.
that in itself is just the movie stereotype, like a classic movie stereotype. I mean, I feel like if this movie is trying to be as progressive as it wants to make itself be, and like PC and all that, I feel like, you know, in the eyes of the PC universe, that the black character should have been, you know, a genius scientist and then, you know, stuff like that. But I guess they don't give that much of a shit.
The white people should have been the ones with spears charging machine guns.
Jesus.
No,
hey, that
like, I mean...
no, I know. The reverse. Black people actually did charge white people with machine guns in history.
Nice.
Look up history. It's true. I believe.
Look up
Zulu.
history. God, I love. That's it. That's our first T-shirt. Look up history. Fucking Conrad. That sounds like a white person thing to say. Like, you don't believe me? Look up history. It's there.
This flag isn't racist. It's our culture.
I think I might go see the new Ghostbuster movies, mostly because I probably won't have anything better to do.
Yeah, as of right now, I'll go see it. Like, I mean, there could be more trailers in the future where I'm just like, this is a pile of garbage. And you know, like I said, I can understand that people who are super big fans of the originals might say, like, you know, blah, 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 this is that, or blah, blah, is that. But me, who doesn't, I don't have that strong of an attachment to the originals.
Yeah, I
I
get
don't
you.
care. I thought it was funny.
Like
I can watch it.
I have like the first 2 movies on.
Like, the thing about them being females, literally, I could not care less about that. That is the least entertaining part.
Oh, yeah.
Me, it's more of like, ooh, what are they gonna do? Is there gonna be Easter eggs? Is it gonna be cool? Like, what's the modern take on the Ghostbusters?
Like,
can they cover a bunch of women in white foamy looking stuff without it turning into a Brazzers like image?
They're definitely
no, that's gonna happen. So they should just feed into that and be like, so what?
Brazzers.
I will say this: the CG on the ghost, like if you're gonna compare like the CG from the original Ghostbusters to now, it's definitely looks way better.
Yeah, I hate like, and people use that against it too, where they're like, oh, the CG, it's also CG, it's all a cartoon. I'm like, what the fuck did you want? Did you want a guy like in a sheet going, ooh, spooky ghost? So spooky.
Snack pack.
And they just like, somebody hands him a bucket, and you can see the extra handing them a bucket, and then he just throws the bucket of slime on the fucking Kirsten Wiig's character, just like bleh.
Kristen Wiig, that's the chick's name.
Yeah, Kirsten Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Jesse McCartney.
Jesse McCarthy?
Melissa McCarthy.
Beautiful.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. Not Jesse McCartney.
I liked her in Spy.
Who, by the way, is Jesse McCartney. I think he did a voice for, like, Robin or something in Young Justice. Is that it?
I know that he made a cameo on Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I didn't know that he did that. Dude, that was so weird, too, because I was watching a video on YouTube that was, like, movies from, like, the past, you know, like, from the past decade or whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I remember some of these songs from, like, the 90s and shit. And then suddenly they put on a song from Jesse McCartney, and I completely forgot about that guy. I'm like, dude, that was, like, the Justin Bieber of, like, that time, except not an asshole. He was Justin Bieber, except not a giant piece of shit.
So the baby-faced white boy that acts black, yes.
Yes.
All right. That's me.
But James, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was on my, I was looking through my Instagram. I was looking at photos and stuff, and I saw a photo. I'm like, oh, this would be funny to James. And I wondered if you had an Instagram. I looked you up, and I'm like, oh, he does have a thing. I'm like, would it be weird if I just like followed him or tagged him? And I'm like, he might think that's weird.
No, you can do that.
Because you're using your username from like Twitch and shit. So I was like, you know. But yeah, I refrained. I'm like, I'm not gonna make him think I'm a fucking stalker, even though I am.
You can do that. I don't give a shit.
All right, I'm gonna friend you on Facebook too. I'm just kidding with you.
Go ahead. I really don't care.
Again, please, everyone, if you can find me on Facebook or Pornhub, add me. I will add you back. I will accept your friend request.
Also follow him on Twitter at Burner95.
That's a good meme. For those of you who don't know, there's like a guy that is in our Twitch.tv community and Twitter community whose name is Dalton Burner, and the joke that his friends make is to follow him on Twitter at Burner95, which is his Twitter handle, because they want to get him verified, even though he's done nothing other than stream a few times. Like, he does nothing, like, he's not a content creator and stuff like that, like anybody else. He's just there. But I love him. Dalton's funny.
He's great.
Fun guy to be around. So follow him at Dalton. Fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked up the meme. God damn it. Do you want to do the meme, Conrad? I fucked up.
Follow him on Twitter at Burner95.
There we go. Thank you. Conrad is a proper memer.
Yes. Although speaking of memes, you guys heard of I Hate Everything, correct?
Yeah. Good channel.
He accidentally created a meme.
Oh God, what did he do?
It was on the Damn Daniel meme.
Daniel.
He created a Durplant, and that became a meme within like 2 days.
Oh, because in the video he was like, "Oh look, Durplant."
Durplant. Just saying that like whatever British accent.
That is pretty fucking funny.
He regrets everything.
What do you guys think about that Damn Daniel meme? Do you think it's a weak meme? What do you think?
It's a pretty weak meme.
It's kind of funny.
I mean, like,
but it's nothing.
I found the video funny just because the voice the guy was doing. I think funny voices are good. Like, I enjoy them. If it had just been, like, a guy being like, damn, Daniel, or damn, Daniel, like that, like in the video, I would be like, okay, what is this? But the guy was making a stupid fucking voice and following the guy around, like, with the camera and shit. Like, I didn't know what the background was at first. I assumed that the guy didn't really know him that well. So he was just some dude that was following this classmate of his around and, like, and saying that, but apparently they're friends. Like,
Oh, they are
close
friends? I thought it
Yeah.
was just a random.
No, I
Didn't the
heard this
Daniel
from-
get like a lifetime supply of Vans or something?
Yeah, good for him. Nice. Hey,
Were
I'd
they
say
all
that's a
white
pretty good
Vans?
profit, man.
Yeah,
I'd say that's
yeah.
a pretty good profit.
I mean, I don't wear Vans, but a lifetime supply of shoes, I'd go for that.
Dude, fucking sell them. You like sign them and sell them, dude. Hey, signature damn Daniels.
Yeah.
Fucking
Signature
$100
damn
on eBay.
Oh,
You know,
man.
PM me. I'll send them to you. $100. That'd be good. That'd be good business. Lifetime. I mean, what is a lifetime supply? Do they say maybe like 1 a year? So how many more
Yeah,
years does he have?
I mean, I
on
don't
this
know
earth?
if that's true. I just heard a rumor. I don't know if that's
No, I'm pretty
true.
sure it's true because he was on the Ellen show and that's where they gave it to
Oh,
him.
he
I think.
was? Wow.
Yeah, it's just like the guy from Target, who, by the way, that was a stupid
Alex.
meme.
That
Alex
was
from
Oh.
Target. That was
Alex
a stupid
from
fucking
Target?
meme.
That was really stupid.
It was just actually I
wasn't-
kind of felt bad for the guy because I mean, yeah, he got to be on Ellen, haha, boo-hoo. But like imagine just like a bunch of chicks that you don't fucking know, a lot of them probably fucking creepy. Like one of them takes a fucking picture of you while you're bagging their items at Target and then they just start posting it all over social media. Before it became like this big old viral meme, that must have been just creepy. Borderline creepy.
Yeah.
It still is creepy to an extent.
He turned it into like a business pretty much. Like he has like a
Did he
shit-
turn it into a business?
Yeah. Let me look.
That's
Because
fucking funny.
I remember. I think it was Philip DeFranco was talking about the.
You think
damn
that
Daniel thing.
Target store like fucking put up a sign that's like, "Oh, the official employment place of Alex from Target brings in all the teenage girls, makes them buy like panties to throw at him."
Yeah, like he has like he's like basically turned his thing into like a YouTube career and just all this shit.
Damn, Daniel.
But the only enjoyment I've got out of that meme was the Daniel one is one, combining that and the what are those meme, which is also another weak meme.
What are those?
What are those?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck that video was, but I liked the
I know.
video of What Are Those when it's the Jurassic Park theme song.
Yeah.
What are those? What are those? That shit was funny.
I will say
But,
this: I appreciate Damn Daniel mostly because it didn't come from a Vine.
Yeah.
It was a Snapchat.
Yeah, it was a Snapchat story that
Yeah.
somehow
Nice,
got uploaded.
nice.
I appreciate that a lot more because it takes that guy put in the effort of doing that like pretty much every single day. Whether with a Vine, you just put something up for like you just think of something and
And
like
the thing about that is that a lot of good memes is when you're not trying. Like this guy clearly was not trying to make a meme. He was just posting stupid shit of his friend on his Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like I guess a lot of people at school are friends on Snapchat. I don't know what the kids do nowadays. It's been 2 years since I was in high school.
it's gonna be almost 1 year for me this June.
Ugh, I'm old.
gonna be-
I'm an old, pathetic bastard. What have I done with my life? I streamed RuneScape once, and I've made a few podcasts. Which, by the way, horrible idea. I watched the fucking I streamed RuneScape from my shitty ass laptop on Twitch, because you can stream from in the game. And
Yeah.
it was so
Twitch.tv/ScrambleTitan.
shut up, because I was way behind on the fucking delay, and I was trying to actually do stuff while checking to see if it was running well, and it was a shit show. You couldn't even hear my voice and shit. It was all low res. It was horrible, but it was a test. I marked
fair
it
enough.
in the title. It says fucking test. I hope to stream more one day. That'd be fun. I yawned. Sorry.
It's all good. I try to stream.
My voice went all
but
chocolatey, delicious chocolate black man for a second.
I try to stream. Like I kind of have a schedule, but even then I don't make it sometimes. I don't know.
Follow him at
It's just
twitch.tv. Says Jimmy Jam, Mr. Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam Games.
Jimmy Jam game. There I am. I'm
There you
back
are.
in here. What's up?
You doing good,
So,
Marco?
I'm gonna cut that out. So yeah, I got dropped from Discord. Shout out to Discord. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks to
Great.
Discord.
Fucking
Mhm.
bitches. But yeah, what other memes do you guys like? Because I personally right now I love the fucking the Persian cat room guardian. Did you
What?
see, it's the one where it's this little statue of a cat creature thing, and it's doing these hand movements, and it says when your parents wake you up and start yelling at you, and it's just this why face, why you do this. But I like that one. It's pretty funny. I don't know why. Just a stupid expression on the fucking cat's face. It's not a real cat.
I honestly kind of have to think about
You
this.
have a thing about this? What do you use lotion at least?
Yes. I don't know, fucking.
Memes.
There's this one
Oh.
image. There's this one image that my friend found that has like a really fat wiener dog with a smaller fat wiener dog. It says, "Please don't talk to me or my son ever again."
Be sure to put that up when you edit this. Like, be sure to put these memes up.
It's
there,
it's like my favorite fucking like photo of all time. Let me see if I can find it.
I like the one where it's similar, where it's like a dog sitting on a chair and he's just giving the camera this look, and it says, "What's up, you meme-loving fuck?"
Yeah, that's a great one.
Pretty
My
funny.
favorite, as lame as it will sound, is funny like annotations on sheet music. For
On
example,
sheet music.
yeah, like
Fucking nerd.
if you look up Death Waltz and just zoom in, you'll find the hilarious ones like keep tuning flame higher and higher. Release the penguins.
Jesus.
Well, this isn't really a meme, but I just thought the photo was funny. It's the photo of the girl with the gun to her head, and they photoshopped the Feel the Burn logo on it.
I don't want to get political, but I mean, I guess I just want Bernie Sanders to win because people are gonna say I'm a fucking misogynist because I don't support Hillary Clinton, but I just don't trust her because she's very all I'm gonna say is she's quite an establishment candidate. Like she wants absolutely nothing to change, in my opinion. She just wants to keep things as they are, you know. And the Democratic Party wants that. Like they want her.
I mean, I've seen a Bernie Sanders Pepe, and I've seen a Donald Trump Pepe.
Oh, but my favorite
I've never
meme
seen
actually
Pepe
of all
for a while.
time is when you mom come home and make it to spaghetti, and it's just this like alien gif of the alien dancing.
Oh,
You seen that?
okay. I know what
love that.
I know what my favorite meme is now. It's the ALMAO
What's
meme
your favorite meme?
with like the aliens.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
great.
LMAO.
Hey,
LMAO.
LMAO.
LMAO. Did you see that picture where it's just a bunch of them and like simultaneously saying LMAO? Oh my god. Memes are great. Don't you love what we use the internet for? Making stupid fucking podcasts talking about memes.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best. That's just basically the internet, Bob.
Yo, so James, I remember the first episode of this. Deadpool had just come out, and you had seen it, and you wanted to talk about it. We couldn't go in depth. I watched it recently. Very good movie. Conrad, have you seen Deadpool?
No.
Do you have any interest in seeing Deadpool?
Not really. And plus, my parents won't take me at all.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. That is
do you
R-rated.
care if I spoil the absolute shit out of it for your virgin ears?
Go ahead.
I'm not really gonna like try to spoil everything, but I'm just gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be like I'm gonna say stuff. But I wanted to give James a chance because I saw it, and I agree, very funny movie. I'm just gonna talk about some of my favorite parts. Nothing really like plot spoilery.
Okay.
But I think my favorite, first of all, movie 10 out of 10, very good. Some of the parts, my only gripes with it were like I felt like I just felt uncomfortable, you know, where I'm just like I can't. Am I laughing? Should I laugh? I guess. But that was about it.
I think I know what parts you're talking about. Where like
Yeah,
should
where
you
they're
laugh?
just like, yeah, sometimes I'm just kind of like, eh. But for the most part, I was laughing my ass off. Very funny, very well done. My favorite joke was like when Colossus asked Deadpool if he has an off switch, and then Deadpool's like, yeah, it's right next to the prostate, or is that the on switch?
Yeah, that's my Skype status thing right now.
Yeah, that was my favorite fucking thing because I was just like laughing my ass off. I took my parents were with me when I saw that movie because I mean I'm 19, but I still took my parents. My mom, I kid you not, dude, hates fucking superhero movies. She hates Marvel movies. She hates every fucking movie that isn't a fucking thriller movie or suspense movie or a mystery. Like she wants to fucking think when she says she wants to think when she watches movies, which I'm like, you're dumb. But she was laughing her ass off during Deadpool. I'm like, this is what you wanted. You wanted a fucking rated R superhero movie so you could enjoy it.
Yeah, like I'm really glad that they Fox let them basically make it R-rated and all that stuff because if that movie was PG-13, it wouldn't make how much money it's made right now, which is $500 million.
Yeah, I could not see Deadpool as a PG-13 movie. I don't know that much about Deadpool, but I know he's not PG-13.
Yeah, I just know Deadpool is definitely not child-friendly or teen-friendly. I know Deadpool is a fucking much like a fucking like hardcore rated R thing. Like that's all I know.
So I saw it Friday. I saw it the day, like when it officially released Friday, even though they do like a Thursday like night premiere or whatever.
Yeah, you saw it the day of the premiere.
Yeah, pretty much. I saw it that day. Then I saw it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Yeah, I saw it a lot because I had nothing better to do.
Enjoyed that movie.
I really enjoyed it, and
I
plus,
feel like if I asked, you could write down the entire script for me right here.
I wouldn't be able to write down the entire script, but I could probably get all the major plot points though. But no, I really enjoyed that movie. It's first of all, it's really funny. It's not like those like parody movies, like epic movies and stuff like that, where they just try to be like grotesque and stuff like this. Like this movie. Yeah.
I guess the only other good rated R superhero movie that had recently come out was Kick-Ass, right? Like that was
but I don't.
And it wasn't even like superhero. It wasn't like comic booky or anything. It was just it was based off a comic book, but it was more realistic than anything.
Yeah.
Whereas Deadpool was fucking hardcore comic booky.
Yeah, and it's just like I wasn't really like Kick-Ass never really did anything for me. The only part like I saw it, but like I lose interest in it like really fast.
I like the sex part.
Like, my favorite part out of the entire Kick-Ass is when Nicolas Cage shoots his daughter.
Nicolas Cage was so, like, he makes so many strange roles, but I think that role was really strange. I don't know why, because I'm just like, can Nicolas Cage be a father? Like, I know he is a father, but I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't like seeing it.
Yeah. But,
wasn't he a father in Face Off?
Yeah.
I don't and he was also a father in Con Air. Not a good one, but he was a father nonetheless. So, do you think that Discord just fucking hates me?
I think it hates you right now.
Because you're a Mexican.
Yeah. Alright, Discord, how about you stop being a fucking cunt?
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
So Deadpool, pretty solid movie. Would recommend if you haven't seen it already. We didn't spoil anything, so we'll just keep not doing spoil.
If I get more movies anytime soon, I'm gonna or not movies, money anytime soon, I'm definitely gonna pre-order it. Like the DVD.
The only thing that I guess I can say about Deadpool where I'm like, part of his popularity, I guess, was, and I don't know, maybe this is just from what I saw, because I mean, I'm fairly young.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool's a bit older than I am, so I'm sure he's always had a fan base. Deadpool has always been popular since he was around in the 90s and doing all that good stuff. But I feel like a lot of its popularity came from the internet, when the internet started getting their hands on him. You know, people like D. Pity, who's a cosplayer, who sort of made the Deadpool cosplay thing like a thing, you know, or at least helped give it a jump start, helped like really boost its popularity so that everyone, you know, well, not everyone, but like there was a lot of Deadpool cosplayers. Like there's always a variation of a Deadpool cosplayer somewhere in the vicinity.
I just feel like all the comic book characters for the most part are like these very like they're not super similar, but they're very similar in a way. And Deadpool just kind of says fuck it to everything and just does what he wants.
I also love when Deadpool has his moment, because Deadpool can be a fucking monster, and he can also be like the scariest little thing. Like when he was looking for the enemy, his arch nemesis in the movie, he was like tracking him down and beating the shit out of people, and then he slams some chick on the ground, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then he gets attacked by another one. He throws her. He's like fucking spider monkey. He's like, is it more sexist? Is it sexist to shoot you? Is it sexist not to shoot you? And he just
pulling out a gun.
Yeah, he pulls out a gun, fucking cocks it, and aims at her head. I don't know, man. That character, something about him is just so fucking cool. Everything about him.
Well, like like Ryan Reynolds nailed it. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know many
see
people that could do a better job at that than he did.
Yeah, like I cannot see anyone else doing that role now. Like he is Deadpool at this point. Like I know he's played Deadpool in the past.
We don't speak of that.
Like Sean Bean is the guy who always dies.
But like I guess he's in a similar status as Hugh Jackman and Wolverine. Like who can really play? I mean, there's plenty of amazing Wolverine cosplayers that I think look exactly like Wolverine and could do a good job. But like Hugh Jackman is like what we all know for years now. It's been over 10 years, right? When did X-Men, the first movie came out?
Let me look it up. X-Men.
Like 2003, maybe earlier.
What has Hugh Jackman done?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to answer that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's been in a few comedy movies.
The first movie came out in 2000.
2000. So he's been doing this for 16 years.
And his last movie won't come out till next year.
Oh my God, he's gonna be doing this for 17 years.
Technically, Deadpool's an X-Men is in
Yeah,
the
he
X-Men
is.
universe.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gonna be in the first.
Speaking of that, how's the Stan Lee cameo in Deadpool?
That was a good cameo. Fucking gratuitous cameo.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember what it was now because I've heard some parts about it.
But Stan Lee was the announcer DJ guy at the strip
yes.
club. Remember?
Oh my god.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I sorry about that.
I basically
How much
sold,
pussy do you think Stan Lee gets at this point?
one because he's married.
Oh, I mean, he can, he's Stan Lee.
He's
Yeah.
old.
He can just like shake. He can shake his money around, and then all the girls and nerdy chicks would just be like, "Yeah, I banged Stan Lee."
I'm not
Stan
surprised
Lee was
that
inside
Stan Lee
me.
didn't have a heart attack while doing that scene.
I mean, you don't know. He could have. Wait for the behind the scenes. Stan Lee's just like staring at all the chicks like, Excelsior.
Oh, dude, that's the one
He
thing
just-
I can't wait for. I can't wait to see the DVD or like the DVD Blu-ray extras.
I feel like this is kind of setting a precedent though, because now apparently there's gonna be there's a rumor that there's gonna be a rated R Wolverine movie.
the new Wolverine movie is rated R.
It's rated R. Oh boy, that's gonna be good. And then apparently there's like a director's cut of Batman and Superman that's rated R. But I mean, it sounds like it's barely rated R just because of the violence, not any like hardcore cursing and like dicks coming out and shit.
Before like, I would say like before like
Go on.
2005.
Who the fuck is turn off the fucking
That was
phone?
my Mac, by the way. I apologize
I guess
for
that's
that.
James. Yeah,
I went crazy.
But
sorry.
I just turned my
did
phone.
that.
I never have my phone volume on.
No, like that was my computer that made that really loud noise.
Oh, it sounded like a phone ringing in the back. But yeah, like I just hope this doesn't set a precedent where it's just like, yes, every comic book movie now rated R.
Yeah,
Deadpool worked, and Deadpool was good for reasons, and I'm sure Wolverine will be fine, but for some reason I feel like it's just gonna like, I don't want it to be too much. I don't want any overkill on the movies are rated R now.
Well, the thing is, like in the like early to late 90s, like a lot of the best movies during that time were rated R, and then for whatever reason there was a big shift to getting people who are like 13 and stuff into movie theaters. I don't think that's kind of fair, because there's a lot of movie franchises that were R rated in the past and then got these PG-13 ratings now just to get people in.
Blade and what's the other one?
Blade,
Spawn?
I know
Those
Blade
were
was rated
right?
R, which also Ryan Reynolds was in. Blade was
Spawn definitely gotta be rated
but
R.
no, like Die Hard.
Plot twist: Ryan Reynolds is fucking God, and he's just in everything. I think my favorite Ryan Reynolds movie that isn't like Deadpool and shit is like his romantic comedy ones, because they're just so. Especially now that he's Deadpool and I know him because of this, it's fun to see those and just be like, "Oh, you're funny." Like the one he did where he was like, at first he was like a fat guy, he's like a fat kid that was like in love with this one chick, and then like it skipped a few years and he had lost all. He was like super hot, like Ryan Reynolds is. I like how we're back to talking about Ryan Reynolds like the first. But yeah, like I don't know, it's fun to see where people come from. Same thing goes with why do romantic comedy actors make such good funny superheroes like Paul Rudd in Ant-Man?
I want to see Ant-Man. I was very disappointed that I didn't get to go see Ant-Man.
You haven't seen Ant-Man?
No, and I love Paul Rudd.
I would recommend. Very good movie.
Okay.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'll definitely check it out when if I can get it on Blu-ray or something.
Dude,
I'm still out of date on my Marvel movies.
I don't know. Like I'm excited for a lot of Marvel movies. I love all of the comic book movies. They're all great. I like all of them. I'm not a DC or Marvel. Like, it's not my thing. But I'm just so much more excited for Batman vs Superman right now. You what, mate?
This didn't follow Universe 13, so I'm not going to see it.
Okay. I don't know what that is, so.
I don't know. I just made up something that I don't know some comic book thing say.
Oh.
Conrad, how old are you again?
16.
Yeah, the big boys are talking. Okay.
Yeah. I don't really like superheroes, so I've just been quiet for the last 10 or so minutes. Midgets.
They're talking.
Oh, have you? I haven't noticed. Maybe it's because the big boys are talking.
Yeah. You can't hear me speaking from the daycare.
I'm just like, if it's not you, Conrad, it's someone else. Someone has to take my beating.
Yeah.
Man.
Beating a
like,
minor?
I always have to have a person that I can just like, because I want to better. I want to like make myself feel good about myself. I have to fucking shit on somebody else. But I love you. You're great.
Yay.
Salt of the earth. I'm excited for a lot of movies to come out. Fucking Batman v Superman this month. I told my parents, my dad doesn't really like DC movies. He's like, oh, they're too dark. I'm like, all right, well, fuck you, whatever. And 'cause my dad, you can't get him to stop watching Star Wars or the Avengers, but how dare you try to make him watch Batman v Superman. My mom's definitely not going to see that, so I guess I'm going to the movie theater by myself.
I was kind of interested in Batman vs. Superman, and after I saw the trailer, like, I only heard about it, and I didn't really know much about it, but after I saw the trailer for it during Star Wars, when I went and saw Star Wars, I have no interest in it anymore. And the reason for that is because I feel like they just fucked up the marketing for it.
Well, they're doing a lot of marketing right now, like with Dr. Pepper and shit. They're selling that stuff.
Batman Dr. Pepper can right here.
Oh, do you mean like in the trailer, like the way they push the plot and whatnot?
I was just expecting it to be like Batman versus Superman, but then I saw the trailer during the Star Wars, when Star Wars opening night.
There's like 3 main trailers in my mind. There's the first one that was sort of like the Batman vs. Superman thing, and then you could just kind of see a hint of like ultimate destruction that was coming. Like there was a lot more, like there was this whole mess that like Superman did not do that. And then the second one, where if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but they reveal a big bad that's like, oh, it turns out they're all gonna have to team up and fight this guy. That I just won't say. There are people out there who really just don't watch trailers. They're just like, nope, I'm not watching it. And then this third final one is I recommend this third final one because the third final one does not give away that big thing, and it's actually it's very good. It's a lot more high energy. It shows off Batman a lot more in the beginning. It's just really fucking cool. It's the best trailer they put out for that movie.
I'm just gonna say spoiler alert because I can't really talk about mine without spoiling anything. Although it's kind of common knowledge at this point.
Have you seen the movie?
What?
Have you seen the movie?
No, but I'm just gonna a spoiler alert for the trailer.
Oh, I'm like, he's gonna spoil the movie. It hasn't even come out yet.
Spoiling the trailer.
Fucking James watching movies before everybody else.
What kind of bothers me about it is they gave away the fact that this is gonna be the lead up to the Justice League movie.
I thought that was already apparent though. Like I thought that was like this whole thing where it's just like
I didn't know that though, and because
you honestly just didn't guess that after they confirmed Wonder Woman for it and all that.
I didn't know Wonder Woman was gonna be it. That's the problem that I had. Like I heard about Batman vs. Superman. It's like, okay, I'll probably finally go watch a Superman movie for once.
I would not say that you need to watch Man of Steel to watch this movie.
Well, that's what like I've never seen Man of Steel, so that's why like I'm gonna.
Because honestly, I liked Man of Steel for what it's worth, but now with what this movie's gonna be and looking at all that, I look back at Man of Steel and I'm just like, the fuck is this?
But anyway, no, like it kind of bothered me.
Right.
That, like I really wish they would have kept it Batman vs. Superman. Just only shown like Batman versus Superman like fighting and like talking shit to each other, and then reveal during the movie and stuff, and at the end that this was Wonder Woman's in here and there's these other things in this movie, and then at the end they could have Dawn of Justice at the end of it. Or something like that.
I get what you're saying, but like at the same time, I feel like that's how it works to us because we're just like, oh, we're gonna watch this. You know, you don't need to tell us. You don't need to like. We're already like hook, line, and sinker. But the way that like companies think and that the marketing and all that thought is like, all right, how do we sell this movie?
I get you.
People think this, and then they're like, all right, it's been like 2 months later. How do we keep up the interest? You know, how do we drum up more like attention for it? Look, Wonder Woman out of nowhere. And then it's like, third one, it's like, hey, so, Doomsday. Yeah, alright, we were gonna see the movie anyway, you didn't need to tell us that. And they're just like, Justice League. Like, stop!
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it just kind of... I think the Star Wars marketing honestly kind of spoiled me. Because, like, the way that Episode 7 was marketed, it was, like, it never gave it away. It never gave away anything.
It didn't give away anything, but what was there really to give away? Like, other than a few, like, where Kylo Ren, you know, what his family's like. I know it's been months since this movie came out, but I still want to be weary of, like, spoilers.
Yeah, I get you.
Of, like, his lineage and all that. Like, other than that, and then I guess just what happens in the end. Like, I really don't see any, like, major plot things that would be given away in a trailer. Unless they randomly showed fucking Luke in the trailer, which I don't think they did. Did they show Luke in the trailer? They never showed Luke in the trailer. It was only, like, movie. 2 seconds at the end.
No, they did.
Yeah, technically.
Barely.
They showed him in the movie.
Like 5 seconds.
Didn't fucking talk.
Do you know what they also showed in the movie?
This is a spoiler alert for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Again, this is a spoiler alert for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. You have been warned.
What's up?
Kylo Ren killing Han Solo.
God damn it.
Thanks.
My band director actually...
I haven't seen the movie. That movie came out Christmas. I haven't seen the movie.
My band director actually shouted that out one day recently.
Oh.
Did he really? God, your band director's a fucking monster.
He's literally Satan.
I watch movies now because I've got like more money in my fucking like family, but like
Dude,
a
same.
few years ago I wouldn't have seen this movie until like much later.
But yeah, that part got spoiled for me like the day Star Wars came out, unfortunately.
Aw, that
I
sucks.
did get that spoiled for me, the Han Solo dying thing, but part of me was like, good.
Yeah.
Good. It had to happen.
It didn't get spoiled for me. I did see something like that said Kylo Ren kills. I was like, nope, and I got out of there as soon as I can.
Yeah, I can't stop reading shit the second I start. Like, I just like, nope. I literally read a comment on the trailer from like a few days earlier because I guess Europe gets it earlier or some shit. But somebody just put, Han Solo gets killed by his son Kylo Ren. I'm like, oh, I'm good at like wiping things from my memory over time. So like in the few days that between me seeing that and going to see the movie, I kind of like what's that word? Repressed that memory, and then I still enjoyed the movie.
Oh yeah.
But once it happened, I'm like, oh right, I did read that.
I cried when that happened.
I thought, okay, so
I just shook my head. I'm like, good.
I think it was good for them, but I still can't help but like,
I like
be
Han
sad.
Solo. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah,
love the
I was
character,
sad.
Elizabeth, but I knew this was coming. It was obvious. I thought to myself because he nearly killed himself twice while on that fucking while filming this movie.
Yeah.
Well, just once while filming it, once outside of like filming it. He was in a fucking
the plane crash.
Jesus, man, this
Yeah.
guy lives a dangerous life. I'm like, they need to do something about that.
It's completely understandable that they killed him off. Again, it's still just like it still kind of caught me off guard, and like I started crying. I was like, Star Wars is like this big cultural phenomenon, and I mean, he's such an iconic character now that he's not really gonna be.
I think also for one reason is that the actor, you know, he just also wanted it to be over at the same time too. Like he kind of also wanted to just like be rid of it, even though I'm sure he enjoyed it. I'm sure he's like, yeah, this is great. But part of him probably wanted to just end it.
He used to not really talk about it all too much, but after kind of like episode 7 and then like his injury on set and then like his near-death experience with that plane crash.
He nearly fucking killed himself. He's probably like, I should be a lot more appreciative of this franchise that has carried my career.
Yeah, and he's been in a lot of other good movies, so like.
Oh yeah, plenty.
Yeah, so like people are gonna know him for Han Solo, but he was like in a lot of other movies that people really enjoyed, like Indiana Jones and stuff like that.
Some other smaller movies that don't really aren't franchises.
Blade Runner.
You know who I'm scared of losing soon?
Betty White.
Steve Buscemi. Betty White, yeah. I will actually cry when Betty White dies. Because I've never seen a single thing she was in, but I will cry.
Oh yeah.
Well, Betty White's just she's hilarious.
Yeah, I love her. She's a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I will cry when she dies because I'm just like, Betty White has gone. Like, so many good jokes.
Did you see
awesome
her
memes about Betty
review
White.
of the Deadpool movie?
I didn't. Is that a real thing?
Oh my god, I'll send you a video link to it. But yeah, she basically said that she loved the Deadpool movie. It's hilarious.
Now I want to see the Deadpool movie.
Well, yeah, because Betty White recommended it, man. Come on, that's like Oprah Winfrey recommending a book. You gotta read it.
Oprah maybe not.
I read a funny thing because back to fucking the Trumpster, Raven Simone, who was on that Disney show that was great called That's So Raven. Apparently, I don't know if this is real or not, but I saw a thing where she said that if Donald Trump wins, she's moving to Canada, and I'm like, aw, okay, bye.
Who is?
Raven Simone. She played Raven on That's So Raven.
Correct.
Raven. Say 50
Listen.
more times in her fucking name and in the show. You know what? A thing I always forget about that show. Like, I always remember it and I remember the funny parts, but then I forget. Oh yeah, she was psychic in that show. She had fucking psychic powers.
There's an entire episode devoted to racism too.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, as a kid, that was the realest shit ever, dude. We're just like, whoa. I remember seeing that, and like, she had in the show, in the context of the show, she had a vision where a white lady manager at the store said to somebody that she doesn't hire black people. To her friend, yeah, that she doesn't hire black people.
Not the manager's friend, to Raven's friend that actually got hired, because I remember that episode. Chelsea, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Chelsea.
That
funny. I loved her. I love how the one white girl was the fucking comedic value of that show.
I like Chelsea.
Fucking hilarious. But yeah, and I'm just like, I remember watching that as a kid being like,
and also that led to my favorite anime, Cory in the House.
God damn it.
Fucking that show, man. I was thinking about that the other day because I was watching the presidential elections. And I'm like, you know, Mitt Romney really reminds me of the president from the Corey in the House. That one episode where Corey had to eat like dog food or something had to do with dog food, and the president was like, "Well, you eat it. I just had my teeth whitened."
That episode, yeah. Another great one that basically the only one I remember. Well, besides the one where Raven did a crossover because they are siblings in the show, but
Yo, you guys remember the fucking Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, and Zack and
That's
Cody
So
crossover?
Sweet Life of
That was
Hannah
the
Montana,
fucking coolest
yeah,
shit of our childhood.
It was. And then the second one too.
I didn't even like Hannah Montana
where
that much.
where it was Hannah Montana, Raven, That's So Raven, and Sweet Life on deck. It was on that boat.
I don't know. If,
No,
I don't know if
that was
subtle.
That's so.
That was the other show. Fucking
Sweet Life on Deck.
It was Withers of Waverly Place or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that.
was the one. Never mind.
That was still
fucking
pretty cool.
The biggest crossover since the Avengers.
Yeah. No, that's bigger than the Avengers.
Or Marvel DC versus Capcom.
It's bigger
But,
than Deadpool.
Another episode of Corey in the House that I absolutely remember was that Corey accidentally gave the president of Russia the treaty that gave America Alaska. So we had to win it back by playing some Dance Dance Revolution clone.
You know who I'm proud of?
Who?
I forgot his name, but I knew it 10 seconds ago. Troy Bolton. Ya boy Troy Bolton.
They're making a fourth one.
Yeah, apparently they're making a fourth High School Musical. I don't know if it'll be the same people. I hope not.
It's not the same people.
Thank fucking God.
Darn.
I want it to be new people, please. No one from the original thing.
They all have to redo high school.
No, I hope that like one of them is just so stupid that they are stuck in high school like what, 5-10 years later.
But fucking keep forgetting his name. But anyway, the guy who
Zac
plays Troy
Efron?
Bolton, great actor,
Zac Efron.
very successful.
Zac Efron?
Efron.
Zac Efron, there we go. But yeah, I like that he's done quite a lot with his movie career recently. Like I still see him in movies and shit. I still see him and stuff, and I thought that's pretty cool.
Vanessa
I like that. I like that he's
Hudgens was in Grease Live on Fox.
You remember when the biggest thing like ever was that there was like apparently pictures of her vagina going around?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she had nude pictures leaked not once but twice.
Twice.
Fucking if you're a consenting adult of the age of 18, you should check out the Fappening. Good stuff on that website.
I don't trust that because I heard some of those were underage photos.
Nah, they're
I
all-
mean,
no.
technically, I don't think it would be illegal if you look them up, but you don't know that they're under 18.
If there's pictures of an underage individual on a website that's child porn, it gets taken down.
No, but like if you don't put
And
them up
with a
there,
website-
if you just look at them, I don't think that's illegal.
No, it's illegal.
I'm pretty sure that it is.
And
I'm not gonna
if
get
they're
into
being
that 'cause I
passed
don't want
off as
anybody-
over
I'm already
18.
I'm on enough lists, Conrad. I don't want to be on another list. The U.S. government is running out of lists to put me on.
I mean, I know a list that you can't be on.
It'd be easier to list to you the ones that I'm not on.
Terrorism.
Probably go over it quick. I'm definitely not on a fucking terrorism watch list. That I know. I'm not on a no-flight list.
I put my mom on a no-fly list once.
Okay, not gonna lie. When I went to Italy over the last summer,
Oh god.
and I was, for whatever reason, I had an irrational fear that I was gonna be on the no-flight list for whatever reason. me, this fat white American.
You're gonna get on a fucking random on one of those quote unquote random fucking searches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I'm sorry, James. You don't look like anybody who would be carrying anything bad with them onto a plane.
Are you sure about that? I mean, I could have like a pocket gas chamber in my pocket.
Jeez, a
What the
pocket gas
fuck?
chamber? How would that even
Yeah,
work?
you know, like you pull it
You
out.
just like open. You just like lift up one of your flaps and there's a fucking dynamite pack. Like
Ah!
Allahu Akbar.
In case I encounter any
terrorism list.
Untermenschen.
No.
My bad.
James is gonna be on the fucking plane. He's gonna open up one of his flaps. He's gonna like pull out a fucking TMT bag. He's gonna hold the entire plane hostage, right? He's gonna look at this one chick. He's like, "Hey, you, show me them boobies." Fucking Joe Dirt over here, just like, "Let me see those tits."
Let me see them.
Your tits could save this plane, lady. Fucking, you better comply or this plane goes fucking everywhere.
We'll say this. I like Delta Airlines. Please sponsor us.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't flown in years.
Oh my god. I haven't either. It'll have been 2 flights. I'm gonna take a flight soon, in like 2 months.
But funny story about being on no-fly lists. I put my mom on a no-fly list once.
Oh my god, Conrad! What the fuck did you do?
I was like 6 years old, and my brother lived in Florida at the time. My brother's 20 years older than me. But
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. But so and Star Wars Episode 3 was either just coming out or had recently come out. And so, Count Dooku's lightsaber, it's all curved and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
I had that in, I think, either a carry-on or one of the main luggage. And so whenever that went through the scanner, they didn't know that it was a toy, so they just assumed that it was a gun or something. This was obviously post 9/11. But and so they grabbed my mom, took her away. They grabbed me too. I don't remember this, and
you little fucking terrorist punches you in the fucking face.
And she
knocks you the fuck out.
She saw them taking me, and so she said, "No, if I'm going, he's going." And so
why were they taking a fucking 7-year-old?
I don't know. I accomplice to terrorism.
They would obviously say something to the parent first before taking a fucking 7-year-old.
And to be fair,
you shouldn't have to say, "Hey, if you're taking my 7-year-old son, I'm coming too."
And to be fair, my mom is a bit darker skin.
Oh, Jesus.
But anyway, long story short, my mom ended up on like the no-fly list or something similar for a few years.
I'm assuming you guys did not take your plane. Did not.
Oh no, we got
that day.
Well, we didn't catch that flight. We might have caught a second flight though.
They said no fly list on that one. You can get a different one.
Yeah. I don't know the entire story.
Jesus Christ. I've rarely done something that bad to anger my mother, but the only bad thing I've done, and this did involve the police one time when I was in elementary school. Like I was always a picky fucking kid. And I'm like, I want Cocoa Puffs. I want this and that for breakfast, like fucking chocolate
I'm still
cereals.
A picky eater.
And then one time my mom was like, all right, you know what? Fuck your sugary cereals. You're eating Kix. If you guys don't know what Kix is, they're these plain, disgusting, flavorless little balls of corn puffs.
Each bite is literally
it's what Satan eats. Satan shits that out himself, and then fucking dyes it,
yellow,
a fucking
brown,
peachy color, and then puts it in boxes and sends it to fucking General Mills or whatever the company is. But anyway, I was eating those, and then one day I'm like, you know what? I don't want these fucking Kix, and I just went to school, and I got hungry, and the teacher, you know how some teachers are when like a kid says I'm hungry, instead of saying, oh, did you skip breakfast or whatever, they automatically think this child is not fed, he's being abused and this and that.
Yeah.
So like it turned into this whole fucking thing. The cops got called, child services was down there, and then I like had to finally when a fucking cop listened to me, I was like, listen, I'm a picky kid. I'm a pretty, like, I know how to speak for myself sometimes, and I'm like, listen, there was Kix there, I just didn't want to eat it, that's why I'm hungry. My parents are great people, please, like, I'm not lying to you. And the guy was like, all right, you got to be more careful with what you got to eat your breakfast and like not, mislead the teacher. I'm like, mislead the and I was like borderline like, go fuck yourself. But I say my parents were down there and the cops were talking to them and shit. It was this whole thing. But yeah, I'm just like, no, you don't understand. Like, listen to me. I'm fine. I eat fine. If anything, I eat too much.
Yeah.
That was the closest I came to ever like getting anything like getting the law involved with my family.
Yeah, I don't think my elementary school would have done that.
I remember in like the second grade, I called some kid the N-word.
The N-word?
I don't want to say it.
Say it. I'll bleep it out. Fucking say it. Don't be a bitch.
I called a classmate of mine a
Oh, it was the ER2?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the N-word was until like 4th grade. That's when I read Huckleberry Finn.
I got in trouble once because I pelvic thrusted into a girl's face. But no, like I was like I was dancing to some music in like 6th grade, and like this girl was sitting at her desk, and she was like, "Can you get out of my way?" while I was dancing. And I have ADHD, I'm a weirdo. And I turned to her, and I just started dancing. I started pelvic thrusting towards her face while she was sitting at her desk, and that somehow translated into sexual harassment. And I'm like, listen.
Whoops.
That was fun times I had in 6th grade.
6th grade. 6th grade wasn't bad for me. 7th grade was okay, but 8th grade was my worst.
Everything up until like 11th grade was horrible for me.
9th grade was okay for me.
Everything up to freshman year was okay. Like after 8th grade, everything was fine. Middle school was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, I don't like a single thing about middle school. I don't know anyone who does.
No.
It was all terrible. The fads that were going on were horrible. Like, it was when those kids who like thought they were vampires and shit were really going around, and that was gross. I'm just like, please, like, go buy some Clorox and do the deed. But
wait, what did you say?
Those years were just horrible.
Marco,
like,
what did you say they should do?
2005 to 2008 was just like a cancerous time.
Yeah. So Marco, what was your advice for them?
I mean, things are bad now with kids like, and their stupid fads like on Tumblr and shit. But back then it was just like, you're just so sad,
So wait, what was your advice for those kids to do?
Oh, nothing.
Something with rocks.
You can play back the tape.
Yeah. I'll listen to it later.
So anyway, thank you everyone for joining us for another wonderful episode of the Solid Dicks podcast.
Yes, this has been
join us next week when we hopefully have someone else, because Conrad annoys me a lot.
Yeah.
See ya. Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a great weekend or whatever.
God hates everyone.
Cunts.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Forever. 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 Goodbye.